Hello, this is Cartoon1989 for the Otaku Blaze season outlook for summer 2013. With me this time we have Niretsu.
This is summer. It's not spring. It's actually summer. Wow.
Dominic.
That's great.
We have another one of these already. Oh man.
And Sora, who seems to have dropped for a second.
Yeah. Hello.
There he is.
I don't know what happened, but the Skype call is okay. We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if this is your first season outlook, this is basically where we look at all the new shows starting this season and just make fun of them all.
Yep, that's good.
Like
that's
how
good. I've got a lot to say.
Yeah, like how with last time we made fun of Attack on Titan and it turned out to be the best series of this season.
Yeah, I remember that. That was great. We were ripping on that so hard, and then it turns out to be the best thing to come out of that season. And
Yeah.
I didn't even watch it either.
Same here. That's what I like doing these, because we make fun of everything. Shows we're excited about turn out to be shit, but we don't care.
And then you find out that a show from the previous season was better than everything you watched in this season.
Yeah. Last season was actually really slow and dull.
Like I said, during that thing, it's the not summer.
Yeah.
Spring is the not summer. This is
There-
the summer.
There are tons of shows to keep us busy this time.
Welcome to summer.
Oh,
So we're gonna
I
jump.
built my school called Summer.
Yeah. We're
If
gonna
you're
jump.
listening to this summer, I mentioned you.
Yeah. We're gonna jump right into this with Kingdom 2. And by the way, I apologise right now if I make any mispronunciations, but yeah, that's just because I can't talk very well.
If you can't tell, Kato is British.
Yes.
He's not Japanese.
I'm Asian.
We should just get the new guy to do everything for us. He can read it out for once.
I'm so tempted to make you guys all do it at some point.
One day we will have to.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
more fun.
and that one day we will all fail.
Oh
Yeah, so-
yeah.
Sora, I know what you will like with Funimation's Railgun dub.
Oh yeah.
So I
actually
apologise for the butchering of any names I say.
It's okay. After Kuroko said Makoto 10 times, I'm immune to mispronunciations.
Okay, so yes, Kingdom 2, sequel to Kingdom TV series. No duh.
I love
You
that.
don't say.
In the Warring States period of ancient China, Xin and Hyo are war orphans in the Kingdom of Qin. They dream of one day proving themselves on the battlefield. One day, however, Hyo is taken to the palace by a minister. Winding up on the losing side of the power struggle, Hyo manages to return to the village barely alive. Shin then meets a boy who closely resembles Hyo, Ensai, and for now he is the king of Qin. Later he will become the Emperor Shi Huan Di. I don't know.
Okay, first thing. Does everyone agree that they should have a separate section for sequel shows? Because here's the thing. If you didn't watch the first one, what makes you think you're going to watch the second one?
Yeah.
Honestly, did anybody watch Kingdom?
No.
No.
What is Kingdom? I have no idea. Moving on.
Yeah, that's true,
Yeah.
pretty much. It's just,
Directly moving up. So, Tamayura, more aggressive.
I love that. That's the best title. It's like, more
Stop the
aggressive.
presses. That's it.
Everyone was complaining last season about it being not aggressive, so they just decided, okay, we're just gonna make it more aggressive.
In this one, they all have machine guns.
And nanomachines, son.
Oh, bro, do you even nanomachine?
You even nanomachine, exactly.
Yes.
Okay. So, sequel to the Tamayura Hitotose TV series. For her first year of high school, Fu Sawatari moves into Takira, a scenic town near Hiroshima, on the inland sea. God, how many weird words are they going to throw at me?
All of them.
Yeah. Her father,
You want me
who
to do it?
has passed away, grew up in Takehara. She loves taking photographs with her father's old film camera, Rolei 35S. Oddly specific. Advertising! The story follows her and the friends who gather around her as she comes to love her new home.
Right.
Okay.
Again, this is same with the first one. If you didn't watch the first one, why are you going to watch the second one?
Yeah.
That's why I reckon on these sheets they should just have a separate section for sequels.
Yeah.
It would make things a lot easier for people.
I got nothing.
Same here.
Can't even make fun of that one, really, because it's just... What?
Yeah, pretty much.
Honestly, I've seen the name Tamayura pop up once in a while, but I never actually got around to seeing it.
Yeah,
That's the
it just doesn't look interesting.
But
Right.
really, do you have any idea what it's categorized under?
Nope.
Well,
But I'm guessing it's a
an
slice.
original.
Yeah, I'm guessing
It's
it's
an
a slice of
original
life
show.
sort of thing.
Yeah, I might be able to find it. Give me a minute. If you can
Well,
find
this
what's
is fair.
categorized. Right?
We've been held up on worse.
Oh yeah.
Because remember that one time when it was that one and we had to look up the dictionary definition?
Yeah.
That was great. I can't even remember what that word was.
Yeah, I can't remember. All I can remember is we had to look up words because they made no sense.
It was like a gibberish, and it actually, when I looked it up, it actually, now I remember, the word meant making no sense. It was so funny.
Wow.
The
Okay.
The best word ever. A word that makes no sense, which means makes no sense.
All right. Tamayura is categorized under slice of life.
Hey!
That's it.
I could kind of guess that from the art style, really.
Yeah, it looks very slice of lifey.
Anyways.
So, moving on to Kimi no Uramachi. Hiroshima Haruto is an average Hiroshima Prefecture countryside Japanese student that is about to start his third year high school life. But before that happens, a girl from Tokyo, Iba Yozuki, whose father is a friend of Haruto's father, shows up at his house to live with him and his family so she can attend the same high school. Haruto isn't happy of the situation. A stranger that happens to be a girl of his same age, not his relative, living in the same house as him will cause complications. What is wrong with this guy?
Ew, cooties! So many cooties! There's cooties everywhere!
It's anime logic.
Yeah.
You do not question anime logic.
Truth is, Haruto has another girl in mind, Kanzaki Nanami, whom Haruto has hidden romantic feelings for since middle school, and so starts his complicated life. How is this complicated?
It's not really that complicated. You want to get the girl, you get the girl. You pick one. This is how heroes start.
They mention nothing in there that she has a crush on him.
Yeah, or anything like that. It's just
They
like,
just say that she's going to be living with him. How is that a problem?
Yeah, you just pick one. You know? Out of the two pairs of walking breasts, which one do you like more? You know,
Two pairs of walking breasts.
Now that I look back on saying that, it's not the best.
Yeah, not the best thing, but then again, considering all the
You get
fan
the
service
point,
centric
though. You get
series we have,
I'm literally imagining a pair of breasts with little feet on them. Thanks.
well,
Ricardo draws us a picture and puts it on.
no, I could just imagine being one of those little wind-up toys.
Funny story. Funny story about that. In New Zealand, I went to I was on the pier, and I went to one of those, cheapy shops, right? And I, no joke, found one of those wind-up toys, which was a little penis with a condom on its head. And I am not shitting you right now. I literally found this, and I picked it up. It took me a minute to register what I was looking at. I was like, and then my eyes slowly widened. I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, that probably exists. A pair of walking breasts that's a wonder. I wouldn't not put that by the world. You know, just.
Hey, question. Can I move in?
Oh god, yeah.
Okay, we're going to move on before this gets really weird.
We haven't even gotten past the first bloody section.
Okay, so next up is Genai o Takaro Tayo. Also pronounced Al Sola Penetre Le Illusion. The sun penetrates the illusions. Just call it that!
Just call
don't
it
know.
something.
I don't know what language that is. Spoilers, it's Italian.
A story of girls who solve mysterious matters that occur in this world, using the mysterious tarot cards that hold the power to read destinies.
Okay. That image tells us not that. So what? Is there like two worlds or something? Because you got one chick that's got
No.
things in here and one chick that doesn't, and I don't know anymore.
All I can get from that image is lollies.
Lolly, 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 lollies.
Lollies
Lollies.
everywhere.
They're so sweet.
What's new?
Oh,
Oh boy. So I'm guessing that's another dud.
well, no, I'm not watching that. It doesn't appeal to me.
The art style is like no. I'm guilty of judging books by their covers, and the moment I see an art style like that, no.
Fair enough.
I love cutesy stuff, but my god, no.
Too cutesy. Too cutesy.
Nah, because I can kind of guess that they probably might have a bit of fan service in it.
Lolly, lolly, lolly.
Exactly.
Everybody loves it.
Exactly.
So, moving on next to Recorder to Randomose Mi Star.
Ah, an art style that
Mi
looks a
Star!
little- Mister!
Mister.
Mister, may I have your coat?
Okay, so, sequel to Recorded Randosari TV series. Well, we guess that. The series is mainly about the Megawa siblings. Atsushi, an elementary student whose build and appearance is the same as a typical adult man, and Atsumi, his sister, and a high school girl whose appearance is that of an elementary student. They live every day encountering misunderstandings and misadventures, most to be blamed with their ironic age and looks. So in other words, it's the same gag over and over and over and over.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that appealing to me.
How is this a sequel?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
God.
even remember when the first one came out.
I can remember talking about the first series and we were just like, what the fuck is this?
The thing is, how is this a sequel? How is this an anime?
Everything is an anime.
Alright, let's move on to... Oh boy.
Oh boy, here we go.
Alright, I'm gonna go and get myself a beer.
Yeah.
And, maybe a couple of shots of heroin and...
Right. Senki Zesso Sympho Gear G. Sequel to Senki Zesso Sympho Gear TV series.
Do they really need to state that?
I don't know. 2 years ago,
Read this list.
Yeah. 2 years ago, a pair of idols, Tsubasa Kanazari and Kanada Aimo, collectively known as Zwiwing, fought against the alien race known as Noise using armor known as Symphogear. To protect a girl named Hibiki Tachibana, who got severely wounded in the noise, Kanada sacrificed herself. 2 years later, as Tsubasa has fought the noise alone, Hibiki ends up gaining the same power as Kanada.
Okay, before we start,
Right.
Zenwing? What
Yeah.
the fuck? Zenwing?
Right,
There's no end in there.
right.
Then why am I saying in then? I don't even know myself.
Right, now, people who have been keeping up with our videos may know that I reviewed the original series of this. And I put it as a rent. Oh god.
You're being too courteous.
Yeah.
You're being too courteous.
I was so tempted to give it a bin. Because of how close it came to being complete bullshit. I will admit, I'm going to give this series a chance because they've got a new director. So,
You're hoping it's
yeah,
going to be
maybe they'll fix the problems that I had. Mainly, the fact that they established in the very first episode 2 things. 1, Hibiki was going to die. 2, when a character uses their, what was it called? The swan song. That was it. When a character uses their swan song, they sacrifice all their power and die, which is what happens to Kanade. That's how Hibiki gains their powers. Throughout the rest of the series, the characters use swan songs on quite a few occasions and they never die.
You win.
I'll be honest with you. I tried to give the show a chance, but then AKB0048 was standing next to me, and I chose the right path. Way back last year,
of light.
I chose the Dream Theater of AKB48 over tits. That's all I'll say.
That is when you know you have reached the true level of otaku.
Yeah, I mean,
that is when you know.
Like I said, I got pissed off with this series, but it wasn't entirely bad. It had a lot of good ideas. It was just really screwing up in.
It was just executed poorly.
Yeah, it just kept tripping over itself.
That is all.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Considering if it hadn't got a new director, I probably wouldn't be giving this series a second chance. I'm gonna check it out and see what they do with it, but like I say, I could very well just give up after the first episode.
Or you could be me and stay halfway through and give up then.
Yeah. Maybe. It just depends on what happens, because like I said, they established the first episode, Hibiki was going to die. Last episode, they return to that scene, and Hibiki comes back, saying, "I'm not dead!"
Oh my God. Hey guys! How's it going? I was just off in Cuba with my new husband.
if I could just say one last thing, excuse this out of place montage. I'm trying not to suck.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, actually, I think I know the reason I gave this series. I was so lenient on this series, was because I think it was around the same time I was also watching Guilty Crown.
Oh, yeah. If you watched the previous fucking podcast, you know how much Kazo just loves Guilty Crown.
I want to pound the writers who wrote that.
Anyone who mentions Guilty Crown in front of me, I should just grab a shovel, bury a hole deep enough, just to send him to Satan personally.
Yep. I will never understand the people who believe that series is superb. No, it is not.
Whoever thinks that series is unique, with air quotes, go to hell.
Yeah. I will say this again. I liked Guilty Crown soundtrack. I liked the character designs because I love Red Juice's artwork. That's it. The story.
That's the extent of my love.
The story and the characters are fucking horrendous. Why on earth did Funimation pick that up?
Because they like money, Kato. That's why.
We've got to have money.
Precisely indeed.
I probably wouldn't have cared so much if Sentai had picked it up.
Oh well, we should move on.
Yeah, I need to get off that because. Okay. Monogatari series second season. the second season arc of the Monogatari series. The series will cover the material from 6 volumes of the original light novel series in 2 consecutive or half a year.
All I get is boobs from the picture.
All I'm getting...
Did anybody honestly watch any of the Monogatari series?
I don't even know
Nope.
what it's about.
What I know is
Remember.
Monogatari is a sequel to Bakemonogatari, and this is the second series of Monogatari.
So it's the sequel of a sequel.
Yeah.
It's a
Sequelception. Ta-da.
Uh, yeah, I got about halfway through Bakemonogatari before giving up. Not that it was bad, I was just getting bored.
That's how most of my anime picks always end.
Yeah. I don't even start. I just... It takes a little bit for me to actually start a show, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so final show for this part, Servant X Service. The story is centered around the employees of the Government Ward Office in the city of Hokkaido, and follows the daily lives of the Health and Welfare Division members. So essentially, and this is kind of correct because A1 Pictures did both series. This is basically a government version of Working.
And The Office. All I need is to get Stephen Carell to come in.
Yeah.
That would be so funny. You have no idea. They just get him to come in and do a random cameo in this random anime. That would be the greatest thing ever.
That'll be the OVA, Servant X Service in the USA.
In the USA. Well, they just get him to do one of the dubbed characters. That would be so great. I'd be like, wow.
Yeah, I mean,
Funny out.
if this literally is just Working but in a government building, I might check it out because I loved Working.
Yeah. I mean, from what I hear, I haven't seen Working, but Working's pretty popular.
Yeah, A1 Pictures, where's the third season of that?
Yeah.
Good
Giving us
question.
something new. Giving us something new when you should be giving us something old. Damn them.
How dare they?
Oh well, I can't really complain considering they're giving me the Idolmaster movie, so...
Oh, I don't
And we
know.
all know how much Carlo loves Idol.
Yay! Okay, so...
Idolmaster always has a place in my heart.
Same here. So we will see you all in part 2.